Okay, it's the next day, and as you can see, I think they have had enough of each other because this dude is hanging out by himself, and the female is in here somewhere. Where is the female? She's up here in the net, maybe. I'm not worried about her like being killed or anything because she's kind of gone back and forth on both sides. It's like normally I'd be like, oh no, where is she? What happened? But I mean, watching these two over the last couple of weeks, they seem, my darn dog, they seem to be fine. And I think she can hold her own. Man, hold on, I gotta go yell at my dog. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna pause it. Okay, I'm gonna catch him out and go put him back on the other side. Honestly, I am a little worried, but she's kind of a gray plain fish, and I can see pretty good on the screen, but looking into the tank, it is kind of hard to see things in there. Plus, I got all of this in my way, so give me a minute. I'm going to pause it again. You guys aren't going to, it's not going to be a minute for you. Just one moment. I'm going to get the male out, put him back where he's supposed to be, and then we'll come back, and we're going to start trying to catch some of these eggs out of here. Okay, now that the male is on the other side, I just saw the female. Female's fine. Where'd she go? There she is. Yeah, I'm not sure how much damage she has taken over the night, because they do get a little rough with each other sometimes. It's like the back fins are torn up still a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her out, and I got a bucket here, so I'm going to take her out and put her in the bucket. I'm going to pause the video again, and I'm going to get myself a couple of things, because I'm going to get some stuff to put the spawning mops, just in case they did lay us some eggs in the spawning mops. And then I'm going to get, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to catch her and put her in the bucket. I'm going to take this stuff out of it, though. So I'll take that stuff out. But yeah, so she's going to go in the bucket while I get these, while I try to collect the eggs. I don't think it's going to be that hard to collect the eggs. I really don't. You just got this area right here, which is, I don't know. It's a 20-gallon long. Males on one side, females on the other. Let me show you how I have this thing made. This is I did watch some videos on how to make a divider, and I really did not like the dividers that I saw, so I just figured it out my own, and it took a couple attempts because the female did learn how to kind of dig up around the sides, because anyways, so try to see if I can, there we go. So I have these pool noodles, pool noodles, see, kind of squishy, but they also float. So when I was putting it in there, I kept wanting to go like this, bloop, So that's why the gravel is kind of holding the sides down. And then I got this foam thing at the top. See, look. See how that is? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Trying to show you guys how it looks. There you go. See, it goes right to it. So they were jumping over that, and this is, I use the same excuse me, I use the same material. this what is this stuff called? It's greenhouse siding at Home Depot. I think it's like $80 for a big sheet, and it's like, I don't know, 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, or something like that. It's really, like, here's like a little piece of it, and it's covering my entire 40-gallon tank. So that's just a little piece of it. Stuff is great, and it's made out of it's not vinyl acrylic. It's not acrylic, it's polycarbonate. So it's super sturdy, super tough stuff. Anyways, back to work. So she's going in the bucket. I'm taking those little spawning mops out. And I'm also going to take that little plant out. I'm going to put the plant in the bucket with the fish. So she's not going to be too happy. But this is the way things are going to be. And I'm not sure in the near future how I'm going to do this. Oh, look at that. That's so funny. My other video, I was looking for that spawning mop, and it's right back there. The one that has the weight on it. I don't know, whatever. They seem to prefer in the gravel, which, I mean, I guess I could put, I don't know. We'll do a couple of experiments next time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video again. One moment. Okay. Don't tell my wife. I mean, the only thing that's going in this thing here is the spawning mops. But I still make jokes. But seriously, don't tell my wife. Okay, so, I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to take these things out. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm literally just putting it in this thing here. I don't know if there's going to be any eggs in the spawning mops. I did a little bit of, you know, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm just going to, you guys don't need to watch me do that. I'm just telling you. Nothing special going on with this. They're just going in a little glass container. And then I'm going to sit at the table and see if there's any eggs. So I'm pausing it. And when I come back, we're going to be trying to see if we should get eggs out with turkey baster or siphoning hose. I don't know. I don't know what these eggs do. I don't know if they stick to things or if they're just in the gravel. But that's what's happening. That's what we're going to figure out. Okay, so this is what's going on now. So we got the female in a bucket. So she does have a spot on her eye that I've never noticed before. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Actually, I could see it. So this side. This side, if you guys can see that, her eye looks a little like there's a scale or something over her eye. So yeah, so I'll be leaving her alone on this side, or the, you know, her side of the tank for a week or so. So she can heal up, and I'll put some Indian almond leaves and some alder cones. I collected some alder cones a while back at a park. So let me say this again. I collected some alder cones a while back when we were camping. Outside of our campsite, there was an abandoned field. So I was at a park where we were camping, and I like to go on little walkabouts. And there's a video a couple years ago, you guys can find it on my channel. Obviously, that's where you guys are now. And it's just me and my dog Jimbo. Poor Jimbo. Poor Jimbo. But I'm out there and I found this giant alder tree that was just, you know, branches so heavy they broke off, and I filled an entire bucket up with alder cones and alder leaves and alder branches and all kinds of stuff. In fact, this giant log here is from that tree. Eventually it will sink. I have some that are sunken down. But anyways. So yeah, I guess that's alder cones, can't remember which one it is that has actually like some medicinal, where it actually is kind of like really healthy for fish. Some of it makes the water softer. They all make the water softer. Let me say it again. They all make the water softer. You gotta be careful. A little bitty alder cone, and I mean they're like tiny. I don't have any right in front of me. I have to grab some. But alder cones are super tiny, and they will drop your pH significantly. So you got to be careful not to throw too many in at once. You might be like, oh, these things are so small, I'm just going to throw a handful in a 10-gallon tank, and all of a sudden your pH is like 7 originally, and then it drops down to like 4 or 5. So they're good for that. They're good for dropping down your pH if you're trying to hatch out some eggs that need a lower pH. Now, what I'm doing, the reason why I actually turned my camera back on and took it off of pause, so I wanted to show you guys. So some of this stuff that I really don't want in here, for obvious reasons, because getting eggs out the way I'm doing, see, I got leaves in there. So I want to get this piece of K1 out. K1 Caldera, very good floating media, but for my purposes in this tank, I don't want that in there. Is there anything else in this? I'm going to push that. Well, no, I don't want to mess the gravel up because I'm about to try to get eggs out. Okay. I think this is an apple tree leaf, because I got myself an apple tree recently. Honestly, that's it. I think that's it. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, turkey baster, do I really want to use the turkey baster to do this? I'm going to be like sucking up, squirting in, sucking up, squirting in. Where is... Okay, 1 second. Pausing again. Alright, this is what I was looking for. This is what I used to use to catch fish. Not to catch fish, but I would catch the little baby fish and I'd put in here. And then I'd be like, what am I looking at? What is this? Is this a male or a female? You know, that kind of thing. But then I eventually bought this thing here, which is freaking amazing. I don't know if you guys can read that. Let me hold it up this way. I got this off of Amazon. That's a name. I don't know if you could figure out what the word is, but I don't know. It's just a specimen container, but it's super clear when it's clean. That's if you see my video I did of my fish of when I was sorting out these guys to put them up in here. Those pictures, they're taken in that little container. So I'm gonna go clean this thing. I'll be right back. There's so many tools. There's so many tools that you should have in a fish room. I've got a couple of different tweezers. I used to have a pair of tweezers that I got at the coral store, the saltwater store that I used to go to. But they broke because, I mean, I had them for a long, long time. They came unwelded at the bottom, but, you know, I have, like, I don't even know how long I had them, but tweezers, I've got 3 pairs of tweezers. Is that what you call it? 3 pairs? I have 3 tweezers. Let's just say I have 3 tweezers. That sounds better. I don't know if that's right or not. Anyways, so also I want to talk about a little bit about this. So, when you clean things, the worst thing would be like I just cleaned it, and now I'm gonna put fish eggs. I'm gonna put fish eggs in this container. Excuse me. I put fish eggs in the container, and oh, the soap has residue. You got a film of soap that you can't get out because you got, you know, some other type of soap. So Dawn soap, Dawn dishwasher soap is what you want to use. It's Usually, I don't know if it still has a duck on the front of it or not, but that's like the best soap to use for this kind of stuff because that's pretty safe. All right. So I just wanted to say something about that too because that is a thing. I'm gonna get these leaves out because you know what? I'm gonna put the leaves in this because I'm not sure if there's eggs on those leaves or not. What else? Yeah, I don't know. There's a good chance that they ate the eggs. I don't think the snails would eat the eggs. I've actually heard of people using snails to get the eggs clean. I don't know. It's weird stuff, right? So let's try the turkey baster. I'm gonna try the turkey baster first and just kind of see. I did see them going into this little area right over here. So let's just kind of go. I don't know if we're gonna get anything or not. Do it again so we could just get a little bit of. I'm a very impatient person, so this is gonna drive me nuts. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's anything in there, because I think I'm gonna go straight to the siphoning hose. I don't know. I see something. Is that an egg? Or is that just... Oh, no, it's a flaw. It's a flaw in the glass. It's an air bubble in the glass. Never would have seen that before. So... Alright. So I watched a video. I did watch a video of this guy who did the same thing I did, and I think that's the way he normally does it. But I don't think he has as deep. He used a 5-gallon tank, so it was just a 5-gallon tank, and I think it was just one layer of gravel, which you could see I kind of have a lot more than one layer. So what he did was he just stirred up the water, and he just used a net. So I'm just gonna try that. I'm gonna stir the water up, and then I'm just gonna dump it out into this thing. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some more water to put in this thing here. So bear with me while I do this. I'm gonna pause it while I get more water in this thing real quick. Just one moment. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take the net and I'm gonna swish back and forth and just kind of stir up the stuff in the tank. I'm gonna start with the back here. Okay. Let's just kind of see if we get anything at all. To fall in, but I need, it's kind of in the way. Okay, well we're just gonna do this. I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to see any eggs this way right away or not. We're going to have to wait just a few seconds for this stuff to settle. There's got to be some eggs in this. If there's eggs in the tank, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting them. I got another net that's a little bit smaller. It's another thing. It's nice to have a bunch of different nets. Hold on. It's my nets. See, I've got a couple of different nets here. So I got A little bitty black one and a little bitty white one, so we're gonna give that one a shot. She's just chilling in the tank, just hanging out. Okay, here we go. It's frustrating because this plastic thing, I can't move it anymore because that thing is in my way. I mean, I'm getting stuff. I'm getting gunk. So this is what I saw a person do, and he got a bunch of eggs this way. So I'm hoping that this works. I just gotta pretend like this is my coconut fiber, and I'm just gonna pour this through another strainer, through another little net, and then see what I have. This stupid plastic thing. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. Hold on. I just propped it up there. That'll help me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, just in case it's the eggs are floating kind of in the middle. 'Cause I don't know how light they are. And just flip that over, put it in the water, a couple of little dips, just like so. Do it again. Just get all of this stuff off the top. All of this stuff at the top. Next time when I put these guys to breed, I'm either just gonna put them in a bucket. I'm either just gonna put them in a bucket with the coconut fiber. So imagine this bucket with just the coconut fiber on the bottom, and then the male and the female, and then I would put some spawning moths in there just to give them places to hide. So if the female wants to get away from the male, the female can dart away from the male and hide. And then the only places that they could breed would just be in the bucket and the coconut fiber. And I mean, like, they don't really need that much coconut fiber, but at the same time, I don't want them to eat the eggs, so I would want enough coconut fiber to hide the eggs. I think I do want to just put coconut fiber in the bucket. Because I was thinking about putting a container, but then what if they just lay the eggs on the bottom anyways? It would just be easier just to have it in the coconut fiber, then I could take the coconut fiber out. So that's what I'm going to do next time. And I'm going to breed these guys next. These guys are going in. These guys are going in tonight. The Athiosimian, the orange. Oh no, wait, is it Findle Pinchets? What are these guys called? The orange Austria, whatever you call them, however you say it. I wonder, I was kind of making a little lighthearted joke about using some of this filter floss. But I mean, in the wild, if they're laying eggs in mulm or the side of like a muddy embankment or something, it's kind of like that. Trying to stir up this stuff as much as I can because the eggs are going to go floating around. I'm going to use a bigger net now. Let's go back to my larger size. Just Let's get it stirred up really good. This is kind of funny because normally I don't clean my tanks that well, but this is kind of like, I'm kind of cleaning my tank. You can hear like, you can hear the little pebbles bouncing off the glass. Wouldn't that be like horribly funny if I broke the aquarium trying to get eggs out? Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I'll do one more sweep. I'll do one more sweep, and then I'm gonna call it. Let's just take a look and see if there's anything that we can see. I don't see anything, guys. I don't see anything at all. But who knows? Who knows? It's a good attempt. If nothing else, it's a good attempt. We'll do this again next weekend. I do want her to heal, so we'll kind of keep an eye on her and see how she looks. But I mean, don't know what to say except for next time we're going to do it very differently. Male and female will go in a bucket. We're going to do what Keeping Fish Simple, the guy from Australia, does with some of his different type of fish, his tetras. I think he also did I mean, we could do a false bottom in here. I could do like a false bottom where you put like a egg crate. I could do like an egg crate or something in the bottom. And when they go to lay the eggs will fall through. He actually had a video where he did a can't remember what the fish were, but they laid the eggs in the mesh and the eggs fell through the mesh. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get myself some mesh, some mosquito netting. I'm not sure what. Yeah, whatever it is. And then they can lay the eggs in that, and the eggs will fall through it. I gotta watch that video again of his because I'm worried about the female laying the eggs and then the eggs not getting fertilized fast enough. Whatever, we'll see, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna end the video here, and if I find some eggs in this, I will go ahead and I'll add it to the very end of this. So even though I'm saying I'm ending the video here, I might actually add that last little piece to it. So if I'm ending it here and that's the end, obviously you would know because there'll only be a few seconds left. Or if I'm ending it here and I found eggs, you would see that there's another 3 minutes. Alright, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm just looking for eggs. I honestly don't even know what they're gonna look like. Honestly, I could just take all of this, put it in a little petri dish, and then just hatch it in 14 days and see what happens. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's a bunch of little bugs swimming around. It's good to know. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Yeah. It's full of little bugs. That's good news. Are those in the water or are they on top of the water? Oh. Oh, I just saw something swimming around the bottom, so. I don't think that, those aren't scuds. Is that Daphnia? Like Moina. There's a lot. It's really cool. Baby fish food. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking like if you look at caviar, for instance, like salmon eggs or whatever other type of fish eggs people eat, those are small. And those are big fish. So this is going to be really small eggs too. That's why it's so much easier to pick the eggs out of a something other than this. I don't know. I could put methylene blue in this. I do have some methylene blue. I could put a drip or two of methylene blue in this and then just pour it through a strainer and then put it in the peat moss and let it set for 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. I can't remember if it was 3 weeks or what. Let's see, where's my, oh. These little shish kebab sticks. I love these little shish kebab sticks for stirring things around. I think that's a shell. I think that's an egg. Is that an egg there? I know that's the shell. That's a snail shell. I don't know, guys. Pretty frustrating. I'm guessing there's got to be eggs in here unless they ate them. But you see all these little bugs swimming around. That's from, oh wait, what is that right there? I don't know what to do. I think I saw an egg. Oh, there's an egg. There's an egg. There's an egg. We got an egg. We got an egg. That's what we're looking for right there. That's an egg. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a picture of this and then I'm gonna get my wife to help me. God, that's tiny. Okay. We got eggs! Alright, cool. So there's probably a lot more. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a bunch. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got eggs. Oh, man. That's so annoying. Okay, well, we know what they look like. They don't look like anything yet except for perfectly little, the world's smallest round little balls. Actually, that's not the world's smallest. Clown killifish are way smaller. Okay, we got eggs. I'm going to go tell my wife, and she's going to have to help me. So, thank you for watching, folks. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, knock on your neighbor's door, go down the street to the local shopping mart and scream at them. Junkbox Aquatics. They'll figure it out. Alright, thank you for watching.